point tonight to cut down the Great Taste lead to just 6. 3 team fouls for Great Taste, 2 for Hausen. Team Coloso bellying up on Ricky Brown. Just acknowledged the foul. His first personal for the game. Timeout. We'll be back. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left the first quarter. Well, so far, this game has lived up to its pre-affair billing as a classic. 23-17 is the count, 6-point lead for the Coffeemen. A fresh input by Coach Baby DeLupa during that last time out. Arnie Twadles is in for the Coffeemen. Collins with a turnaround, 2 wide off the glass. A lot of bodies banging in midair. And what do we have here? Loose ball foul by Manny Victorino, his first personal. The score, 23, Great Taste, 17 for Hausen. It's been frozen at that level since a couple of minutes back.
Well, Arnie Twadles came in to replace Boggs Ardonato during that timeout.
In Coloso is certainly not gun-shy tonight. He's already got 8 points.
And he's also making Ricardo Brown work on defense.
Well, that's going to be a tough order for Ricky Brown working on defense against Tim Coloso, giving away 2 inches to Tim. And there is a beautiful reverse one-handed layup by Jeff Collins.
And it looks like Collins is a better post player than Butch Hayes, because every time down the court, they're trying to post up Butch Hayes with Jeff Collins.
It looks that way, at least up to this point. 13 points now for Jeff Collins. Here's Butch Hayes. Mon Fernandez gets it over to Relosa. Beautiful pass. Beautiful conversion by Ricky for his 4th marker tonight. And that's Great Taste ahead by 4 points. Ricky Brown fails to up the lead. And the Hausens try to keep their roll going.
Well, both teams shooting good percentages here in the first quarter. As you see, Relosa missed from the side. Great Taste is going to fashion another fast break.
Butch Hayes' arm got in the way. Sent the ball out of bounds. Prevented another attempted fast break by the Coffeemen. Ricky Brown inbounding from the left sideline. Tito Lizaga, watched by Nick Bulaong. Twadles covered by Mon Fernandez. A 3-second violation spotted by the rear referee.
Well, that violation is going to be on Manny Victorino, who was posting Relosa up, down, low. Mon Cruz is going to check into the ball game for Coloso. Coloso played well here in the first quarter.
Scored 8 points, as a matter of fact, and he's just been replaced by Mon Cruz. Manny Victorino is back to Mon Fernandez. One-on-one. Hook shot.
The fans really love it when Mon shoots that hook shot.
Oh, you bet. 25-23. Look at Jeff Collins.
Awesome.
He dunked it with impunity. Take that, Butch Hayes. 27-23. 4-point lead for Great Taste.
What a shot. Ricky's hollering for a foul. No fouls called. Collins is really revved up here tonight. He's going to be called for traveling.
All right, Bonnie Carbonell just sued for a ceasefire. We'll be right back. Well, you can't say Butch Hayes isn't trying his darndest best, but he just missed the layup. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left the first quarter. Great Taste still up by 4 points. And here's Arnie Twadles. The bounce pass to Manny Victorino. Ricky Relosa has taken it upon himself to try and check Manny Victorino, and the result is a second personal.
Well, if you're going to play Victorino down low, you have to side him. You cannot play behind him because he's so big. He's about 6'5.5", and a good 205 pounds.
That's right. No way Ricky can stop him on a frontal basis. He'll shoot that ball over his head any day of the week. Twice on Sundays. And Victorino comes up with his 3rd point tonight. 28-23, 5-point lead for the Coffeemen. They're looking for an outright slot in the finals. Mon Cruz quarterbacking now for the Hausens. Here's Nick Bulaong firing on a shield set up for him by Ricky Relosa. 4 points for him, and the Great Taste lead is down on you to 3 points. Ricky Brown is picked up by Mon Cruz. Arnie Twadles versus Mon Fernandez. Absolutely no love lost between these two. And we've got a 3-second violation by Great Taste. Another turnover. That may be a very costly turnover.
Well, that turnover was on Jeff Collins. He was caught for 3 seconds. Ed Cordero's in the ball game for Hausen. That means more outside shooting for the Brewmasters.
Plus a lot more height. And we've got a foul by Joel Banal, who really has his hands full trying to cope with Butch Hayes. Only the first personal for Joel Banal, but certainly it's not going to be his last. The beer house is now within striking distance. Backdoor play. Hayes goes up. Oh, he put up a prayer there against a swarm of defenders, and the ball is last touched. Yes, it was last touched by Great Taste. I wholeheartedly agree with the referee that time, although the decision didn't sit well with the Great Taste fans. There's an injury timeout called by the coffee man who was injured.
Looks like Joel Banal. I'm not sure exactly what the injury is, where he has his hand right now.
He seems to have gotten it below the belt.
I think so, Joe. The best thing for him to do right now is to bend his knees.
And jump.
Yes.
Bend your knees and keep jumping to shake it off. That's the only way, because it's a very, very painful experience. Believe me. I got a football right there during my college days. God,
yes,
that was a nightmare.
It smarts for a little while.
By the way, if this game is getting you hungry, there's still time for you to hie up to Doña Nena's restaurant. Yes, the Doña Nena's restaurant is a Filipino corner featuring specialties like kare-kare, adobo, and pancit mole. That's the specialty of Mon Fernandez, by the way.
Well, 2 hook shots coming from Mon. He converts on the second.
All right, drop by Doña Nena's restaurant along Makati Avenue. There's still time, like I said, and the ball is batted out. 1:21 left in this first period. It's certainly living up to its pre-game billing as a classic. It's a 1-point game now, Hausen.
Well, Collins is going to get a personal foul.
Foul, Collins.
As he tried to distract Mon Fernandez from behind. That's going to be his first personal of the game.
Well, the Hausens are beginning to turn this game completely around in their favor. The odds are in their favor right now. Great Taste has already picked up 6 team fouls, just 1 shy of the limit, while they've held their own to only 4 at this point. But that was an unproductive thrust by them. Ricky Brown was open. Yes, sir.
That's when Great Taste is at their best. For a while, their running game was shut down. They get one there. They score. Good block from Manny Victorino. Oh, but Banal throws it right back to Cordero. Now Banal's going to commit the personal off of Fernandez.
Loose ball foul by Joel Banal. That's his second personal, but more important than that, it was the 17th foul for Great Taste. But it might not matter too much anymore with only 48 seconds left in this quarter. At low post, we've got Mon Fernandez. Spread eagle behind him is Manny Victorino. Jeff Collins joins in a double team, and it worked splendidly, resulting in a steal. Quantless is going to go for the iron. No, it's Collins.
Very unselfish play by Quantless that time. He had the layup instead. He gave it off to Collins for the dunk shot. Good fast break led by Ricardo Brown.
Towering performance here by Jeff Collins. 17 points already. And a 5-point lead for Great Taste. Time down to 16 seconds. The Brewmasters looking to score the last shot in this period. Mon Fernandez dribbling the ball to the left side. Richard Aloza cuts the inside. He tries to take one off Jeff Collins and gets the foul from Jeff.
So that's going to be Jeff's second personal foul.
Foul, Collins.
A slight pump fake coming from Relosa that time. Got him that foul. Relosa will get 2 foul shots.
Take a look at that last piece of action in slow-mo, resulting in a foul by Jeff Collins, and he had better watch it. He's much too valuable to lose out on fouls. By the way, once again, the PBA's cream of the crop will be honored for their year-long display of cage excellence as we bring you the 1984 PBA MVP Awards Night, to be presented by Grosby First 5 Super Shoes. Watch for it this December. Grosby Shoes, official basketball shoes of the PBA. Only 8 seconds to go. 32-29 3-point advantage for Great Taste. Joel Banal puts it up in a hurry. Too much in a hurry, as a matter of fact, but it was last touched by Mon Fernandez. So there's a new lease on life here for Great Taste. They can still score their last shot in this quarter. Collins goes up for it. Yes.
Great pass from Quadley.
34-29 as we prepare for the second quarter. We'll be right back. Okay, we're in the threshold of the second quarter. The Coffee Men scored the last shot in that first period to give them a 5-point lead in this chapter, with Mon Fernandez almost losing the ball. Manny Victorino is still making things a lot tougher for him. But